Hello. So as I come to further and further realizations as I'm sitting in my rehab, uh, I realized even more ways that my parents screwed me up, and not just mine, everyone's parents. Two issues. One is that your child is not special. Okay, I'll tell you why. Even if they are special, even if they are really good at what they do not say it. Just treat them normally. Treat them as ordinary beings, as they are. Okay. No child wants to be special. That's why there's the whole term called special child, right? Why? Because you're giving special treatment to the child. So, and I totally believe in that term. So when you're talking about a child, right, don't say, "Oh, you're so special. You're so good at this. You're so good at that." Because even if the child knows it, right? Even I was always quite special in the sense of people always treated me differently. I was always the most famous or the most infamous, one of the two. And I had a lot of friends. I'm sure I was smarter than lot of my class in a lot of senses, and I was the most mischievous for sure. So, in what sense was I special? Or when my parents said, you're intelligent, you're special, it means that basically, okay, I knew it, but then why are you putting more and more of it on me? Right? It screws any kid up because the kid just wants to be normal. Even I just always wanted to be normal. Okay, there may be 2.5 children in the world who are obsessed with being special, but I think that also is simply because society has put it into them that you're special. So stop treating your child like that. It really messes them up. And my whole life I've just wanted to be normal. I've always been jealous of people who can keep a 9 to 5 job, or people who just live simple lives and very unassuming lives. I'm like, how do they do this? And again, like I said, my addiction to dopamine and whatnot created my need, amplified my need to be special. The second thing is, your kids know what is good for them. Okay, in this special bullshit, do not push them to do things. Okay, like don't push them for cricket classes or football classes or whatever nonsense classes that you'll put, piano classes, right? If they ask for it, sure. And if they want to give it up, let them give it up. Do not force them to keep oh, this talent is so important. If that talent is important, they will keep it. They know what is good for them. Just keep them away from what is bad for them. That's all. Right? Something that should not kill or maim them or hurt them or psychologically damage them. That's all. Everything else, right? If even if the child lets go of a certain sport or does not like a certain sport, right? Let them just be. Don't put your bullshit on them. Okay, that is putting your trauma because you're a loser. So you want your child to be a champion, right? And if that thing is important enough, that thing will come back to them. If the child who used to play badminton when it was 7 and 8, don't shame it for losing the skill. When he's 20, if he wants, he'll play badminton again. Big deal. All right. So stop this nonsense. This is a thing with everyone. Parents who make their children play sports, parents who make their children do music, parents who make their children study. Like if they don't want to do something, they know what's good for them at that point of time, right? So the moment you pressure them, you just ruin them. And then after that point, when the money starts coming in, like they are fine, but then what kind of kids are they? Like, where do they end up? Are they happy? All right. So two issues here. One, your child is not special. Do not treat it as special. Treat it as normal. Okay. Treat it with respect. Treat it as you treat an adult. This is a big problem with Indian kids. They're treated like children. Oh, wow. And that makes them think, oh, I am a child. Whereas that should not be the case. You should just treat them normally. Like you're treating this adult, you're treating that adult, you're treating this kid. And they adapt to it. They are very cool with it. And I think most kids really appreciate that. All right. Uh, yeah, so basically treat them normally. And secondly, your child knows what's good for it. Do not assume what is good for it. Okay, you are nobody. You are just a child who had a child. All right. So don't think you're something superior. So that's it. Yeah.